Hey, I'm Jeff with Stretch, and today we're going to show you some easy at-home stretches with a partner that are hard to do on your own. So first we're going to target the chest. First, Vanessa's going to interlace her fingers, hands are behind the head. And so this first one is going to target the pec minor, smaller muscle group within the chest. So what we're going to do is start here, elbows are together, gently pull back on the inside of the joint. Never too forceful, never really pulling that hard. Doesn't take much to really improve that stretch. And so she's using her shoulder blades to move with me. Relax the chest as we stretch it. Okay, and then you'll naturally see with each repetition that the range of motion improves just a little bit each time. All right, so that's more pec minor. It's one of two chest openers. The second is going to be here. So arms are straight, palms are facing each other, and then she's just going to kind of open up. And then reset forward. So these muscles are fan-shaped. If you want to increase the range of motion or the intensity, you can change the angle here. So if I go higher, it's going to make the stretch more intense. So make sure you progress slowly because it will make that stretch much stronger. Okay, we'll do one more here. Good, and then the last one is going to be to get this anterior deltoid right in the front of the shoulder. So now she could just rest her palms facing each other, arms relaxed, and now we're just going to swing them up this way. Okay, so ideally for these you're going to have a chair with the back to keep them more stable as you move them. Without that, they may try to compensate and fall backwards as you're doing the stretches, so the back of the chair will really help keep them stable. All right, we'll do one more here. Good. And then next we're going to move to some other ones that you could do seated, but also laying on the floor. So next in the partner stretch series we have the neck. Easy to do on your own, but added stability here with the partner assisting is going to add some nice intensity to it. So what we can do is keep that shoulder very stable, and then we're going to gently move with them as they drop their ear towards the shoulder. Okay, so again, it doesn't take much, just simply applying the hand to the top of the shoulder will really keep it stable and add some really nice intensity along the top of the neck and into the shoulder. Okay, again, if one side does feel worse, we could do that side first just to make sure we can avoid some tension or pinching in the neck. But very easy to do here. Again, don't be very forceful. It's a very light assistance, and you do want to encourage them to move the head with you. That's going to allow what you're targeting to be more relaxed as you stretch it. All right, so that's the assisted version of our maybe stretch. Next, we're going to do forward reacher. So for that, Vanessa's going to sit facing this way. Her knees are going to be soft. Okay, and then heels resting a little bit wider than shoulder width. Okay, so next we are going to have the back straight, of course, but we're going to tuck the chin to the chest. She's going to reach her arms out straight, reach as far as she can. Exhale, drop the head. And so the assistance comes in with, you can put your forearm across the shoulder blades and other hand on mid to low back. This one is harder to get on your own. It's harder to get past your natural range of motion, so the assistance really adds a lot to the stretch here. Okay. Have them reset fully, sit upright. They can bring their head back up to neutral, then go back down and reach as far as you can. Make sure they're exhaling here with the stretch. It'll allow you to really move further into it. Okay, again, a full set could be 10 to 12 reps there. And then next, she's just gonna lay down. And so if you do have a elevated surface, if you're working together on a bed or a couch, you can do that. Or if you're on the floor, these are also very easy to do. First is the hamstring. So here, we're simply just going to cradle the heel, and then they're going to lift their leg, and you're going to assist. When you're working with the knee, just make sure you don't press too much onto the kneecap. You want to just apply some light pressure here to make sure the leg is staying straight. But again, this is going to address the hamstrings. We call this the hello hammies. Okay. Again, oftentimes people aren't going to push themselves as far as you'd be able to bring them with the assistance. We'll switch sides. Make sure you don't neglect one more than the other. If you are noticing one side does feel tighter, you can go back and do added reps or sets there. but we still don't want to neglect one more than the other. Good. And then if you want to add a little bit more intensity to that, what you can simply do is rotate the hip and foot outward, so it's external rotation. And then we're going to take the leg opposite us and bring it across the midline a little bit. Okay? So a similar movement pattern now, rather than going straight up, we're just going to come across, keeping that leg straight. It's going to add some nice intensity along the leg throughout the upper leg into the hip and back. Okay? Of course, again, remember to do both sides. The assistance should never be forced. It's always light assistance. Work with your partner, make sure that you're communicating with them to make sure everything feels okay. But that is a quick and easy partner stretch series to do. Thanks for joining us. Stay loose, stay safe, and until next time, so long.